Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Trader Girl Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy you all are here too, tuning in live, which we do every Tuesday at 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make it at 9:20 Eastern Standard Time, no worries. They will always be recorded, so go check out my previous recordings underneath the live tab and my upcoming recordings underneath the live tab as well. So let's hop into it before the opening bell rings because I haven't looked at the charts yet. I don't know if you have already, but we got to get it going. So let's see. Let me double check, make sure that you all can see me, hear me, going live, hot and ready. As my mentor says, give me a 4x4. Yep. Looking good. Awesome. So, perfect. Let's see here. Let me turn down the volume so we're not getting any echo. Let me take a sip of coffee because I want to. Perfect. So everything is looking good. I'm going to put my iPad over here. Sweet. So let's jump into it. We got 5 minutes before the opening bell. Okay, so we have, just to catch up from last week, we've taken all-time highs and made even newer all-time highs. Oh my goodness, and we just took that yesterday. I just put that. So now we are going to move this, lock it, put it in your pocket, and put this here. I love the PD array selection from yesterday. Look at the 15-minute SIBI, using it again this morning at 5:30. I love it. I love to see it. Just to clean up the charts a little bit, we're going to delete this 1 hour BISI because we've already worked it. I'm going to remove these relatively equal highs because it's basically the all-time highs or previous all-time highs. Let's look at the news. News today. All right, so we had some 8:30 news. Powell was speaking. We have some 10 o'clock news, orange folder. So news is pretty light today. We may have like a stalled AM session, but it may be waiting for the 10 a.m. news drop. So I just took a screenshot of that. Okay, so it looks like we have worked in to this BISI. We respected it, the 15-minute SIBI, along with this order block. So I don't like to pick tops, so we may continue to keep going higher. However, I also don't want to ignore the fact that we've been bullish for forever. And we haven't retraced not a lick. We had some consolidation, accumulation, distribution. I would have loved to see this pullback, but it's probably too late now. But yeah. So we've been like bullish, just straight bullish since June. Which, okay, that's fine. Nas gonna do what it do. We just gotta stalk it and watch it. So looking at the higher time PD arrays, the trend as of now is bullish. Obviously, Trader Girl would love to see it retrace, but Trader Girl can't always have her way. This is not Burger King. Is that even the same slogan for Burger King? Have it your way. I don't even know if that was the melody. I just made that up, maybe. Awesome. So we have the higher time PD arrays, lock it, daily BISI. That could be what it could pull into if it gives us any kind of retracement. If not, it might just respect this 1 hour. I'm a notate it for completeness sake. 1 hour. If it can pull out of this busy test, retest it, continue up. We also have like these obstacles that we might have to get over to. So let's just watch price and see what information it gives us. Also, let's look at the opening range gap. We are still following the rules. If we run a trade, we need the 3 rules. Let me pull out my handy dandy notebook. Ouch. Okay. So I've been keeping track. I've been doing great, by the way. All of June. Let me make sure. I might have an A+. Nope. I messed up on the 15th. I did not wait to utilize the first present to fair value gap and the 9th. So nope, we're looking at a B. It's okay though. Maybe August will be better. What's today? July 22nd, 2025. Rule number 1. Is there an opening range gap present? Go to regular trading hours. Wait. Let's put a line to delineate. Oh my goodness. There is no, boom. There. Opening bell closed. So the answer to question number 1 is no, therefore no trading day. But that doesn't mean we can't analyze the charts as if we were going to execute using all the other PD arrays and tools that we have in our toolbox. Because ideally, one day when I master profitability, I would love to use different tools and models than just like the opening range gap model. But the opening range gap, I think, is the simplest. It has a 75% chance of accuracy, and it can prove discipline and consistency, which is what I will need to be a profitable trader at the beginning. And once I get that, then, sky's the limit. Awesome. Oh, I just noticed we have Friday's opening range gap that it may be pulling towards, that it hasn't closed. I'm just going to highlight that light purple because that may be a draw on liquidity. I would like to see it. Can y'all see that? Is that too bright? Let's try a little darker purple. Ooh, it's taking off, man. It's bleeding. Someone call a doctor. Yeah, so I'm going to label that Friday's opening range gap, because all holes and gaps in markets can be a liquidity gap for price to come back to fill, and it's looking pretty nice. But let's go back to electronic trading hours and see what we got. Notice how we are rejecting from the upper quadrant of the 1 hour busy. It's looking like, can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. I'm gonna pull this out because this is also, we are not supply and resistance traders. We are smart money traders, and smart money, as you know, previous PD arrays can be used again and again. So let's see. If we take this low, let's see how it reacts into this 15-minute SIBI. If it reacts there, I would love to see the Friday opening range gap close. If not, if it doesn't trade and close outside of this 1 hour BISI, then that was just a Judas swing to continue to push price higher and follow the trend. So let's drop down to the 1 minute so we can start reading the tape. We took buy-side, minor buy-side liquidity, bled off within the first 3 minutes of trading. We are currently underneath the equilibrium or consequential encroachment of the 1 hour BISI. We did not get a close outside. It just merely wicked. That was a cute little fall off though. Let's see what the sister pairs did with opening bell. SPX took its lows. Dow took its highs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is not confluence. That is divergence. Wait a minute. What is DXY doing? DXY looks like it's just consolidating. I don't like the divergence. It looks like SPX dropped down into a 5-minute BISI. Could be pulling back higher. Dow just went straight higher. Like, gave no care in the world. So we got divergency happening. I don't even know if that's a real word, but it's happening. So I wonder if that indicates if this was an actual Judas swing to take sell side to continue to push higher. We know and we can get confirmation if it pulls back up into this drop. We can fib it to find the premium discount. If it can't even get back into the premium, then I'm fairly confident then it'll continue to go lower into the draw on liquidity, which would be the gap in market. I'm liking it. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Could be creating a bottom though. It did wick, but look at the bodies respecting the lower. Like it hasn't even closed outside of the 1 hour SIBI yet. So that's what we will want to see first if we're going to keep our ground on filling in this on Friday's opening range gap. What's this? Is this the daily SIBI again? Yeah, that's the daily SIBI. I'm going to scoot that in a little bit so I can see that. So I can see that label. Scoochy, scoochy, scoochy. Drop down to the 1 minute. Drop down and get your ego long, girl. Hell nah, this ain't gonna be no long, girl. Dang, that's still so far away. Huh. Scoochy, scoochy. I mean, I guess we all know what it is. I guess I don't need it to be so. I'm over it. All right, whatever. Back to the tape. I got a little distracted there. Is it the coffee? Might be. It must be the coffee. 1 minute. It's looking pretty good. It keeps rejecting the previous all-time high, which is coupled with the 1 minute SIBI. I won't like the buys yet unless it closes above this obstacle, and we have 2 obstacles to get through before we take out 930's high. So it could be going up. I believe Dow is going up. Yeah, Dow respected its bullish PD array, took out another high. Still, so we still have some divergence in the market unless we have Six Sister happening right now. Yeah. We got Six Sister happening right now. Look at that. Look at that respect and pull back. So Nas might be following suit here soon. But if we can't even get over this previous all-time high, I'm not in love with it. I'm not going to marry that bias. I would, Trader Girl loves to eat the beef and love to fill in the gaps. It makes the most sense in my head, right? Because the market hates to leave gaps. I hate this new update. Whatever it is that's like keep locking on to the candles. Like, you don't know what I'm trying to do. Don't dictate my moves. So we're spending a lot of time in the lower half of this 30-minute opening swing. If it can't even get above, I'm not in love. Oh, hi, friend. I'm glad to see you're live. Can I message back? That's my little TikTok friend. She's always showing love. Can I like that back? Like the comment? Oh no, that's doing something else. Oh, I get it. That's because I might have to go to my OBS chat room. I'm sorry, I'm not well versed. I'm gonna have to do this after the stream because I don't know how to respond back in the chat right now. But hello, I'm happy to see you're here. Also, let me go back to the charts. Okay, so market is pushing higher, so it did get above the previous all-time high, and it's getting to the equilibrium of this swing, following suit of Dow. Dow is just pushing higher. SPX took out its highs. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that we did have a Judas swing that happened, and it is probably Six Sister happening, taking to go higher. We'll see though. We cannot confirm unless we get a close above this first obstacle. Because we could still have divergence. But I love to see how SPX and 30 are kind of in sync. NAS could be forging its own way. Notice how we just got a rejection off of the equilibrium. So it's not lifting its wings or flapping its wings, spreading its wings as much as our sister pairs, which I would love to see. Trader Girl would love to see it go lower into the 15-minute SIBI, preferably closing in Friday's opening range gap. But I don't run price, so I have to follow and read what it's giving me. And as of right now, it keeps wicking higher. As my mentor says, wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. And as you see, we have not even closed above this obstacle. Let me highlight that so we can so y'all can see what I'm seeing. So this was the first obstacle that I wanted to see price get over if I was going to like the bullish narrative. Red. It hasn't even done that. We just took a low. So to confirm, we have divergence in the markets. As you see, Dow is going higher. XPX took its highs as well. NAS is the only one that's shooting lower. But again, it could just keep wicking. We have to wait to confirm my bias. I would love to see a close outside of this 1 hour BISI. If it can close outside of this 1 hour BISI, perfect. Then I believe it can reach back into this 15-minute SIBI and get through that obstacle, because that's the obstacle keeping us from the first Friday's opening range gap closure. Oh, we got to close. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let me take this off the screen so you can see. We officially got to close. And look at the bodies. Like I said, bodies tell the story. Look at how the bodies are respecting the lower quadrant of this obstacle, this 1 minute SIBI. We had some wicks in there. However, it did not go above, and that's why I didn't like the bullishness. But it looks like we're pulling into the 15-minute SIBI. Go ahead, give me TP1. Can I get a TP1? Anyone? It got so close. Y'all know Nas be playing with me. Nas always wants to play with me. What's that? That's barely anything. That's not even a handle. That's not even a handle. You could have gave me that, Nas. SMH. That's not even a handle. Whatever. It be like that sometimes. Okay, so we just pulled up. It looks like it's retesting the bottom of that 1 hour SIBI. Let's see if that can continue to push price and give me my TP1 so we can cheer. Come on, come on. Oh, did it touch it? Woo! TP1 smashed. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let me screenshot that. Screenshot that, everyone, for your notes. TP1 was called live here with you. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it. Yes. Okay. Let me screenshot that for my notes. Okay, perfect. That was a beautiful, beautiful setup. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, that's another PD array that we could have used, but I'm sticking to the opening range gap model. As y'all saw, we did not have an opening range gap that I could execute on. But if you notice, we had this drop down simple 2022 model. Left a SIBI behind, came back up, respected it, dropped down. That's all ICT 2022 model is about. Beautiful, beautiful price action. So let's see, now that we made TP1, let's see if it has the wherewithal to get into Friday's opening range gap, which is this. But we are in the obstacle, and y'all know what Trader Girl always says. Every time we take a low or a high, price has every right to turn around because that's liquidity. Liquidity was taken. So we made it into the first obstacle. We took liquidity. We're pulling back up. We'll know if it's going to continue to go down. If it does what it's doing, I like to see this. If it respects this, again, 1 minute SIBI, which is also the bottom half of this 1 hour BISI. So technically, well, not technically yet, because in order for this to be technically inverted for an inversion fair value gap, we would need the 1 hour to close, retest, because it is on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm not even going to get into all that right now. Technically, it's not inverted, but we love seeing it close, retest to continue price lower. And it's looking pretty good. I'm actually surprised that Dow and SPX, okay, SPX pulling back too. But yeah, this is why we trade NAS. My mentor says NAS is the more gentleman market, meaning it kind of respects our rules and what we want to see in price. Oh, look at the bleed. Yay, TP2 about to get hit. Or wait, it's already hit. Wait. Regular trading hours, 1 hour. Oh, yeah. We have hit TP2. Woo! Cheers. Love to see it. Love to see it. So you guys were able to see TP1 being hit, which was the first obstacle on the 15-minute. And on the 1 hour, you notice we have the opening range gap. It has hit it. Will we get a close? Will we get a close? This is amazing price action. Low resistance liquidity run happening. We don't even have news right now. We have 10 a.m. news coming, which makes me think Trader Girl's leaving at 10 a.m. But I wonder if all of this is a grab, like to make price more here live, prediction to fruition. Those are our TPs. And we still got 13 minutes to hang out together. But that's beautiful to see. Let's recap. Let's go back to electronic trading hours to see how we got here. Okay, so from the 1 hour, from the 1 hour yesterday, we picked back up where we left off. We took the all-time highs. You guys know what I say. Every time we take a high, especially something like the all-time highs, expect retracement of some form, either a lot or a little. I saw that it was working inside of this 1 hour BISI, and we made contact. When I came on, I saw the respect to the lower half of it. So I'm looking for lower prices for two reasons. We took highs. I want to see retracement. Second reason, we are respecting this 1 hour BISI, the equilibrium of it. And when I was looking for today's opening range gap, even though we didn't have any, I saw that price had a big old gap from Friday that it did not fill on Friday. And so we know that the market does not like to leave gaps around. It likes to fill those in. And so it was that Friday's opening range gap was also underneath yesterday's 15-minute SIBI that we were able to get through. But as you saw this morning, it was respecting the 15-minute SIBI, and being ICT students, smart money students, we know that all PD arrays are not one and done. And so the fact that we took highs, which indicates retracement. We respected the 1 hour BISI to show the equilibrium to indicate lower prices. I wanted to see if it can get back to the 15-minute SIBI. Once we had opening bell, we had a beautiful, beautiful bleed off towards our direction. Gave me more indication. The fact that it was spending a lot of time in this lower quadrant of the 1 hour SIBI, it was respecting the previous all-time highs, and the bodies respected the obstacle, like the SIBI. In order for me to believe that it was going higher, as you guys saw, I needed to see it close above and retest to go higher. Instead, it confirmed that lower prices are in the works. And so when it respected that, came out, it closed outside of the BISI. Perfect. That's what we love to see. It came down, it almost tapped it, gave us TP1, but it didn't. It came back up, retested it, which is fine. That's what we like to see. That's what the rules say. Immediate rebalance, came down, closed TP1, which was the first obstacle we wanted to see it get through in order to get to our final destination, which was the Friday's opening range gap. As you saw, it bled on into it and it closed it, and look, it's still bleeding. It's still bleeding. Oh my. Someone call a doctor. We have a hemorrhage. Okay, so because we have 10 more minutes with each other, I did the recap. Let's see. We can continue to try to find where price may go to next. The next low, it just took this low. The next low would be here. Back into this 1 hour BISI, possibly back into this daily SIBI, which is the, we notated that daily SIBI this morning. If we would get some type of pullback, I wanted to see a pullback into there. So I guess that would be like TP4. I don't know if we're going to get all that in this morning session. It may get there. It may get there. Look, it's still bleeding. But in order to get there, our next obstacle would be this low that we would have to get through. And it just took it. It just took the low. TP3, take it. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is a great Tuesday. So as you guys know, we were looking for it to take this low, which it did. If it can continue to close below it, then I see it having no problem reaching into this daily SIBI. Like, let's see, it's only how many handles away? 14. The only reason why I say this is TP3 before we get to TP4, because again, it's another obstacle. Every time we take a low, it has every right to turn around. So let's see if it can get through it. It's going. This is oh, wow. TP4 smashed. And you guys were here when we notated this daily BISI. This was the same one I was scooching in, trying to make sure we can see it on the 1 minute. I wasn't able to quite get the words on the 1 minute, but we can clearly see it. Oh, not even on the 15, on the 1 hour. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. When I asked for the market to retrace, thank you, Naz, this is what I want to see. Give me some kind of retracement. I'm not asking you to retrace all the way back down here, even though I would love to see it. But thank you, Naz. Thank you for at least retracing to a logical level. That's all we can ask for. And what makes this PD array even more beautiful is the fact that its equilibrium is really close to the equilibrium of this parent swing, which would be the next TP. I don't know if it's going to do it within the next 7 minutes. It's been bleeding though, so I wouldn't be surprised at this point, you know. But next we would want to see if it can fill the daily BISI entirely. Now, note, these are higher time frame PD arrays now. Now we're working with the daily PD arrays. So how it acts in these higher time frame PD arrays tells you a narrative, tells you a new, like, you want to formulate a new idea. How it acts right now will tell us so much. Meaning, let me take this off. Meaning, if we respect this daily BISI, meaning it, okay, wait, it's already going. Okay, let me get my thoughts out. Okay. If we respect this daily BISI, meaning we don't close outside of it, retest to continue down, then it can continue to go higher. If it respects it, like pulls back off of it. But if we close outside of this daily BISI, respect it and invert it going down, that changes the bias. We will no longer say like, oh, the trend is bullish at this point, just for right now, on the daily time frame. On the weekly and the monthly, of course, it's still going to be bullish. But for the daily, if we don't respect this daily BISI and we like break through it, and look at this consolidation. That can mean like if it don't respect these, like this like smooth line here, like let me put a little box. Like this is like mild consolidation right here. So we have a PD array. If it doesn't respect it and starts to work through all of this junkiness, oh yeah, it's time to majorly retrace. But let's not get too excited, because it will take at least a few days to understand how it's going to respect this BISI, because the trend is bullish as of right now. And if it pulls back up on it, then we're just looking for higher prices at that point, because it gave us all the retracement that it was going to give. Which, thank you, Naz, because that's all I want for you. I just want you to respect the rules that are part of the A word that we can't really say. I think we can say it. The algorithm. Ooh, I don't know. Let me not. I don't need nobody coming at me. Let's just say the ICT thoughts or theories. Yeah. So I'm interested to see how price is going to react. I'm gonna pull this back out since we're looking at it on the higher time frame. As of right now, we wicked below into the lower quadrant. But if it spends a lot of time in the upper quadrant and it closes, especially if it closes above, then that was just a mere retracement, which is fine. Thank you, Naz. I appreciate it because it makes the most sense in my head. Awesome. Wow. Look at this, y'all. I need to screenshot this for my notes. That is beautiful. Oops. I think that go back. Let me lock that. Let me also put... I want to screenshot this because that was beautiful. That was nice. That was beautiful. Screenshot it for my notes. Alrighty, and what else? Let me screenshot it for my content. As you all know, you can follow me on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or X, also known as Twitter. Because I do this once a week going live. However, I do daily recaps of the AM session, so you don't have to wait all week to see me and see the charts. You can always tune in daily. Yeah, we got 3 more minutes. As you know from the recap, we respected this 1 minute SIBI, traded down into the 15-minute SIBI, which was TP1. We were able to break through it into the opening range gap, which was, or previous opening range gap of Friday, not today. Today we did not have an opening range gap. It was like 4 handles, which was TP2. We took out the low, which was TP3, and we made it into the overall TP4, which is the daily BISI. And as of right now, we are trying to see how it will respond in this daily BISI. As you see, we wicked into the lower quadrant. The bodies are respecting consequential encroachment of this, currently respecting the consequential encroachment of this daily BISI. But price has not gone up. We have not went back above it. Price may continue to drop. If it does continue to drop, which we would have to wait to determine, because like I said, this is a higher time frame, we want to see how it reacts. I'm gonna keep this box here because I think that might be pertinent in the future. Should I include the wicks? I'm just gonna do the bodies. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Let's make this, what color? Let's do yellow. Let's do yellow. How does that look? Can y'all see that? Make this yellow, background yellow. Okay. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So, this will be, I think, especially because it's like a consolidation area on the daily time frame, it's going to take a lot of work for price to get through it, especially. So already the first major obstacle is to get through this daily BISI, and that's if we're going to change the bias. Okay, so I'm not saying that we are changing the bias and we're now bearish. The only way that we will be considered bearish is if it gets through this BISI and gets through this consolidation. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Go ahead and fill in this then. Because that's what I would love to see. If we are gonna be bearish for the meantime on the daily time frame, because obviously the weekly and the monthly, still bullish. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. But if we do get past this BISI and this, y'all know I'm looking for this next, and especially this. I've been trying to see this field since, what day was this? Since June 30th, I thought it was going to retrace into this. It didn't. It respected this daily BISI and went up. Now, I would love to see it, but that's well ahead. But I just wanted to let it be known now, just in case. But Trader Girl gotta go. Y'all keep a lookout on this daily BISI. I will keep a lookout also. Tune in next week for Trader Girl Tuesday and check me out on all social media platforms to continue to see daily AM analysis. Thank you so much for coming. I had a great time. I hope you all learned something and enjoyed it as well. I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Good luck and happy trading.